One last time, guys. Hey, what is going on, guys? Thank you for clicking on the video. I'm getting ready to move next week and I have all this ice cream in my freezer, so I figured it would be the perfect opportunity to do this video, which I promised you all a long time ago. I'm going to compare all of these quote unquote healthy ice cream alternatives. You guys know I'm a big fan. I eat them very, very regularly. I can never say that word. But I feel like there's not enough taste difference to go for something like Ben & Jerry's that has all these calories when it tastes almost the same. Now, obviously, I splurge from time to time. I'll go to like Grader's or some place that's local to me. But for the most part, this is what I like to stick to. I really do enjoy it. And the macros on these are almost all pretty equivalent. They're very similar, so you guys can kind of get a look and feel for that. So we're going to be trying out Halo Top, Enlightened, Low Cal, and Skinny Cal. These are the only ones in my area besides Arctic Zero, which is so bad that I'm not including this in the review. If you guys want my opinion, it's awful. Save your money. What I don't have is, someone just sent me a picture of it. I forget, I'll put it right here. It's one of those I don't have access to in my area, so maybe if I get that, I'll make an add-on to this video. But we're gonna hit the gym first. We're gonna come back, we'll do a few taste tests, and then we'll make it pretty quick.
On day one and hopes he can chip up early tonight.
So the most important part to any of these low-calorie ice creams is let them melt a little bit. Do not take it right out of the freezer and try to eat it. It will taste like a rock. It is not that good. I usually get impatient, put it in the microwave for like 20 or 30 seconds from doing a video and I have to talk and set up. It'll melt on its own. The only one I have not tried is this mint chocolate chip Skinny Cal. I have not tried any of this brand. You guys know I've had plenty of Halo Top. I've also had Enlightened before. This is not sponsored. None of these companies have sent me these, but Enlightened and Halo Top have both sent me stuff for free before, just for full transparency. But if any other companies want to send me free ice cream, you guys know I'll take it. So once this one melts a little bit, that's the one I'm gonna start with. So I just realized that I was not recording, but what I was trying to say is this is actually better than the Low Cal mint chocolate chip in my opinion. To me, this one was just too minty. It almost tastes like toothpaste, but I don't think it's as good as the Halo Top mint chocolate chip, which is one of my favorites. This just doesn't have as much flavor, but what I do like is it doesn't really have any fiber at all. These have like 15, 20 grams of fiber per pint, and I eat a lot of vegetables, a lot of sweet potatoes, so sometimes that's just too much fiber. So if you're at the end of the night, you don't want more fiber, but you want some ice cream, you might want to go with something like this. But overall, I would say maybe like a 7 out of 10. Next up is the peanut butter chocolate Enlightened. I mean, it's hard to go wrong with chocolate peanut butter, but they really did nail this flavor. It tastes like a Buckeye. And I think if I had to pair this up against the Halo Top, I might have to give it to Enlightened. I mean, I really think they perfected this. Moving on to Enlightened's Caramel Oatmeal Cookie Crunch. Keep in mind, I have had these before, but I'm just trying them out just because I feel like I should. So my opinion still holds true on this. It just tastes too caramely, if that's a word. I'm not a big fan of caramel, and the Halo Top oatmeal flavor is much better than this in my opinion. So I would still say this is all right. It's just definitely not one of my favorites. Have I been saying Low Cal this whole time? I guess it's Low Cal little ice cream from Kroger. I've tried a lot of their flavors, this one being my favorite. I'm not ready to say that it's as good as Halo Top's birthday cake. Now it is good, I'll give it that. I would definitely buy it, especially given that it's $1 cheaper at least. Sometimes $1.50 cheaper than Halo Top. But there's just something, I don't know, maybe it was just like first mover's advantage, like Halo Top, I had it first. I'm not ready to admit it, but this is still really good. Okay, so we got through most of them. It's time for the grand finale. So to end things up here, we have my favorite Enlightened flavor, the cold brew. If you're familiar with the channel, you already know, and arguably my favorite Halo Top flavor, the cinnamon bun. This is one of the new ones, but it's just delicious. So this is gonna go head to head. We'll see who's the winner. It just has that coffee bite. If you like coffee, it's almost impossible not to like this. And then we have the cinnamon bun. Sorry, cinnamon roll. Man, that's tough. That's real tough. I get it, it's not comparing apples to apples, but just, you know, my two favorites. I would have to give it to the cinnamon bun. And that's hard for me to say because you guys know I love cold brew everything. Still really good. It's just not on this level. Final takeaway here, any of the brands I reviewed in this video, I would say are worth your money. If I had to stack them up against each other, I would give the OG Halo Top number 1, Enlightened 2, Low Cal 3, and then Skinny Cal or Skinny Cow, whatever, at number 4. None of them being as bad as Arctic Zero, which is like bad flavored ice. The only person I've ever met that likes it is Chase Tuning, and I'm kind of thinking that he might have a drinking problem or something. That stuff is just not good. But I'm gonna have to stay true to Halo Top. Is this bias? Maybe, because I do love the people over Halo Top. But I do think, given the wide range of flavors that they have, and so many of them are so good, that's another reason I'm gonna keep that at number 1. We're Enlightened. I think I've had a few really good ones, and then I've had a few that I'm just like, not so much. But if you guys want me to do any more reviews, you guys know, you just have to let me know in the comments down below. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it. It really helps me out a lot. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch. You could have been doing anything in the entire world, and you chose to spend a few minutes with me. That's pretty awesome. Say goodbye to this kitchen. I'm getting ready to move in like 6 days, so that'll be exciting. Hopefully you guys are gonna stay tuned for the new kitchen, some new types of videos, anything else you wanna see. I'm just rambling. Talk to you next time.